You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares?
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nia if this is your first time here, and I'm not even going to lie to you. Last week was rough. It was definitely rough for me. I felt overwhelmed. There were moments when I just like broke down and cried a little bit, which I'll talk to you guys a little bit later on in the video, but I am determined to make sure that I do not bring that energy into this upcoming week. So today, basically, we're just going to do everything to prep for a productive week. So basically, I'm just going to pick myself back up because you know what? Not every day is going to be a good day, and not every week is going to be a good week. So it's currently 9 o'clock. I washed my hair last night, hence the reason I am wearing this hat. And I am going to go outside for a walk. It's pretty nice out. I want to get some steps in early in the morning, go food shopping, all of that kind of stuff. So I did grab my book because the park that I'm going to be walking at is really close to the grocery store. So if I'm already out, I might as well also pick up a few things as well. So first things first, I really just need to make a list of everything that I need to pick up. I kind of have that on my phone, and then this morning I was also looking for certain recipes that I was like really interested in making. So let's get that done, go for our walk, move our body a little bit, go food shopping, and then we'll come back and get some cleaning done, organizing, all of that good stuff. So this is my list, and these are the things that I want to make. So I want to do some no-bake energy bites. I've shared them with you guys a couple times, but it's been so long, so I will show you guys the recipe for this. I want to try snack plates this week, see how that goes. I'm going to do chicken feta tacos, this skinny quesadilla burger with ground turkey instead of ground beef. And then this is everything that I do need to pick up. I'm not too sure about the spices that I have, so I'm gonna go check in the kitchen to see what I do have and see what I can kind of like scribble off of the list. But it's not too long, so I'm hoping it should be a quick grocery trip. We are all black today. I'm wearing my Yogalicious leggings from Amazon, Reebok sneakers. I just threw on a long sleeve black top, this like fluffy jacket I got from work in case it's really cold out, Adidas hat, and then this crossbody bag that I got from Shein. Got my grocery bags, my list, and we're good to go.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze.
All right, guys, so we had a little bit of a hiccup. I got to the park, I walked, I got my steps in and everything like that, and then I realized that I only had my driver's license on me and not my money, debit card, all of that kind of stuff. So I wasn't able to really do anything. So I just decided to come back here. I just had some lunch and I figured, you know what? Since I'm already here, I might as well get some cleaning done, and then we'll go food shopping a little bit later. Hopefully less crowds, all of that kind of thing. You know, things happen for a reason and it is what it is, but I'm just going to keep it going. So the first thing that we are going to tackle is this room. I think I might just deep clean. Definitely need to organize. I know I've been telling you guys that I need to switch out my clothes and put them in bags and declutter and do all of that stuff. So I figured let's start there. But before I even start the dressers and deep cleaning and all of that kind of stuff, I definitely want to strip my bed, wash the sheets, get those going, and then I'll probably wash Riley's sheets as well because I think those need to be cleaned, and you know, just kind of get some like everyday cleaning done. Okay, so now we basically just need to tackle this whole top of the dresser. Now this drawer is, you know, undergarments, all of that stuff, so clearly I will be doing that off of camera, but I have like t-shirts. I think I'm gonna really get rid of some stuff. I'm starting to realize that I don't have a lot of basics, and that's what I really want to start focusing on, building a capsule wardrobe, all of that kind of stuff. So we're basically just gonna go through, clean out all these drawers, organize them. I do still need to move the dresser and figure out what's causing this drawer, this particular drawer to not be able to be pushed all the way in. Get rid of some of the shorts, all of that kind of stuff. You guys see me struggling trying to even open the drawer. Now this one I actually had done recently, so it is pretty organized, but I do want to go through my shorts. I think there's a bunch of them that I need to throw out. As much as I love color, for the most part I am drawn to like black leggings and things like that. So basically it's going to be about organizing, purging, all of that kind of stuff, also switching out all of my fall things. Personally, for me, for some reason, I always tend to feel as if decluttering and organizing is such a small task. It's like, oh, I'll be done in like an hour or so. Give me enough time to get so many other things done. But then it's like you get in the thick of it where it's like, whoa, I have a lot of stuff to do. This is definitely going to take me a lot longer than I thought. And it's just like one of those things where it's like you get so far in that it's too late to turn back now. So I didn't end up deep cleaning my bedroom just because I was so exhausted from going through every single thing, which you guys will see me completely transform my dresser drawers. So worth it, but it definitely took me a lot longer than I thought. So I turned on some good old R&B and like was singing, enjoying myself, and just making the whole process so much more fun. So I know it's been a while since I actually took the time to introduce myself to anybody who is new. Hi, my name is Nia and welcome to my channel, a safe space for busy moms looking to create routines, live a balanced life, and being intentional about creating time for yourself. I know with the hustle and bustle of life, it can be so hard trying to keep up with all of the tasks that we have that are constantly running through our minds. So I like to create cleaning and organizational videos to give you guys that motivation to keep going and tackle whatever it is on your to-do list, while also sharing how I balance life as a full-time single working mom, how I'm able to keep up with cooking dinner, cleaning, and also being a present mom. So I enjoy sharing lifestyle videos with you guys as well, and also my journey to self-love, wellness, and making myself a priority. So if you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you, and also make sure to introduce yourself in the comments so I can personally say hi. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back for another video. Okay, so I feel like we got a lot of work done. So these are all the pants that need to be stored away. I have shorts, you know, all that summer type of stuff. Over here are things that need to be hung up in the closet for the fall. These items, I'm not quite sure. I'm hoping I can get them in the closet. If not, because we do have a bunch of like bulky sweaters that definitely need to be hung up. If I have enough hangers, I'll probably hang those up. Otherwise, I will just fold them. And then here is the big bag of stuff. Some of it's summer stuff like bathing suits, all of that. And then some of it are bulky sweaters all the way down at the bottom. So really that's the only thing left I have to do. For the most part, I already cleaned out my closet. When I was doing Riley's stuff, I took all of my like summer dresses, all of that kind of stuff out. So I have a ton of hangers that I could use to hang everything up.
Feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I got my hands on your body, so tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like
as I go through all of my clothes, I'm definitely torn because a lot of these things are stuff that I would wear when I was going into the office. But now that I am working remote, I don't really dress up like that. I'm definitely a casual type of girl, as you guys see in my videos. And then I also have a bunch of stuff that I would be wearing to like church or things like that. And right now my church is like slowly starting to bring back like a lot of the things prior to the pandemic. And I've tried going to church with Riley and having her sit there, and that's not fun for a kid. So we haven't been going to church for a little while, but they are planning on bringing the kids' classes back, and that's when we will return, which hopefully I'll be able to start to dress up a little bit more, wear some of these clothes, dress up a little bit more, which will be really, really nice.
So just let go and don't hold back. I've got you, welcome you into my world. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I've got my hands on your body, so tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like
All right, y'all, so we are finally done going through all of my clothes. I got my closet all neat and organized. The same thing for my dressers, and I actually have some more space, which is really, really nice. But boy, was that a workout. I am definitely exhausted. I do not think I'm going to be deep cleaning my room today. I do still need to go food shopping and yeah, kind of get that going, but I do want to clean the living room, dining, kitchen before I even step foot into the grocery store, because you know, things are a little bit of a hot mess out there. I'm now just waiting for my sheets to dry in the dryer, so I'm gonna start working out there. But I did also want to show you guys the things that I'm going to be donating, so I need to put like a bag together. I still have a bunch of bags in my closet of stuff that I plan on donating, so I'm actually gonna see if the local donation place is open tomorrow, so I can kind of just drop all those off and also make more room in my closet and everything. So yeah, like if you guys are starting the process of like decluttering and organizing, it is always a huge to do, but it's always so worth it in the end. So you know, if you're not able to kind of like bang it out all in one sitting, like how I just did it today, like take your time, do 1 or 2 drawers at a time. Like there's no rules to this, you know what I mean? Like do what works best for you. But anyway, so these are all the clothes that I'm going to be donating. I also threw some shoes in there as well. Not those mules, clearly not the Target bag, and then not these rain boots. They're just kind of like in the way, but like all of this stuff is going to be donated. Things that I just don't grab for, really. I've had around for a long time. From season to season, I just like never actually wear them. So it's time to let them go. Even though I feel as if like there may be that one day that I'll want to wear it. But it's like, girl, it's been like a couple seasons and you've never tried to wear them before. So time to let it go.
Invade my thoughts with your
Y'all, I am exhausted. I feel like I've been doing the most today. I still technically have to go food shopping. I'm like trying to think, like, do I really want to go? But I feel like I just kind of want to get that out of the way. The only thing left I need to do, the sheets and everything are already dried, so I just need to get that put on the bed, all of that kind of stuff. But I think I'm gonna force myself to go because I also need to get dinner, so I'll pick that up. Just something really simple, easy. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I even want, and then I could just relax for the rest of the night. But I did want to sit down and just talk to you guys. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I definitely had a rough week. Like, not the entire week, but like there were days when I just felt so overwhelmed. And this is definitely something that I've talked about on my channel before. It's just more of like having those days, because we all have them, having those days when you're literally trying to find a balance of everything, you know? So I'm like trying to find a balance with like work and trying to grasp everything so that I can like learn and really provide, I guess, like value. Because I think once I have that down pat, it should make things a little bit easier. But we had a like a project that we were working on, so I'm like trying to get that done. And then I'm also just trying to be a mom in general and be present and not like, I guess, be overwhelmed or consumed with everything else that I know that I have to do. I want to be, you know, present more and all of that kind of stuff. And then at the same time, I want to make sure that like I don't put myself on the back burner, because that is definitely something that I typically do. And as I'm trying to grow and evolve, I've made promises to myself. You know, I've made a promise to myself that I was going to put myself first, but not in a selfish way, but just not forget about me, because that's what kind of in some ways got me to the point where I had lost myself, you know, putting everybody and everything else before myself and my needs and my wants and all that stuff. And I'm not going to compromise on that anymore. I'm just not. Like, other things are going to have to fall to the wayside before I make putting myself last a thing anymore. Like, we're not doing that. But when it comes to evolving and growing and creating healthier habits for yourself, like, there are moments when, you know, of course, in the beginning, you're just like, yes, like I'm doing it. And then you have like a rough day and you're like, okay, that's a little bit of a hiccup. And then you have maybe a couple rough days just because life got the best of you. Our natural fallback are the bad habits. And one thing I am proud of myself this week, I made it a point to still show up every single day for myself, because I was watching this girl and she was just talking about trust and trusting ourselves. And I think also a lot of us have trust issues that of course stem from childhood and, you know, whether it's family, friends, you know, whatever it is. But a lot of that trust also, those trust issues also is because of us. Like, how many times have you told yourself you were going to do something? How many times did you say, oh, I'll start on Monday? And it could be whatever it is. Or how many times did you tell yourself like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then you don't? Your subconscious mind is now saying, oh, this is a thing. So she or he, whoever, says they're going to do this, and then they don't. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's also creating bad trust within ourselves. So that's something that we can control. So like, I had told myself, and I'm trying to focus on like this specific challenge that I'm doing. And the last time that I tried this, I made it to a little after 2 weeks, and in my history of things, when I'm trying to lose weight or eat healthier or create better habits, around like week 3 is when I typically fall off. But now that I have, I guess, been intentional and I know that about myself, I'm prepared for week 3, because week 3 is about to show up. And that's why I also wanted to be intentional about, you know, getting my house in order, because that is stuff that I can take off my plate so I can make sure that I show up for myself, because that's a mandatory now. You know what I mean? I can't demand that of somebody else to, you know, do stuff. I don't want to say like do stuff for me, but I can't require certain things of other people when I don't even do that myself. So when I say I'm going to do something, like, I am trying my best to do that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there might be a day where I'm like, oh, darn it, I didn't get a chance to work out today, or whatever it is. But like, I don't want that to become a pattern, you know? So like, because I was trying to make sure that I showed up for myself the entire week, but then I'm also stressed out about work, and then I'm also just overwhelmed with being a mom and trying to cook, clean, and do all that stuff. I'm just like, ugh, rough days. But it's something I shared with you guys on Instagram, on a reel, that basically the woman was saying that in life there's seasons, you know, just like many of us, because of course not everybody where you guys live, depending, you don't have all the seasons, but a majority of us do. We experience winter, fall, you know, summer and spring. And of course summer and spring is like when like good things are happening for you, blessings are rolling in, and you're just like so happy. But then there's also moments where there's like fall and winter and things are falling apart, and you know, you're just having your rough days. But it's kind of like, and I had to give myself this pep talk too, please believe, it's never going to okay, when you're going through a hard season and things are rough, you have to also believe that you're not going to stay in this place forever. Just as the seasons change, it's going to come, and before you know it, the next day, things can completely change for the better. So when you're having those rough days, you're having those rough weeks, like, still do what you said you were going to do, because during these times, it's only preparing you for what better is to come. Because if you're going to fall apart in the downtime, when you, like, how can you ever get to the good? How can you ever see the good if you give up during the downtime? Like, well, the bad season or the hard season in your life. And also at the same time, like, trials and tribulations are inevitable for everybody. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter like how beautiful you are. It doesn't matter. Like, those highs and lows are going to be for everyone. But the thing is, just as much as the seasons change, the next down season or rough season that you have, the determination and dedication and hard work and everything that you learned during your last one, when you face your new one, it's not going to be like, you're more prepared. When you face your next trial and tribulation, you're going to be more prepared. It's not going to affect you the way it affected you before, because you know how to deal with it, how to manage it. So it's like, yeah, it sucks when you're going through it, and I'm sorry for any of you guys who are. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that determine you, because you have to keep pushing. Because at the end of the day, if you give up now, you're still not going to see any type of result. So you might as well keep going, because you just might be on the tipping point to all of the blessings that you're supposed to be having. So say that to say, I had a rough week. It is what it is. I acknowledged it. I felt it. I cried, whatever. But I picked myself back up, and we're not going to be bringing that same energy into this week, because this week is going to be great. This week I am preparing for what could come. And honestly, I have a good feeling about this week. So just wanted to chat with you guys. I don't feel like going to food shopping, but I know I need to go. I know I need to go because I need to meal prep. So if anything, I'd rather go to the store, not cook today, but at least go to the store so I could start cooking tomorrow, because I've been meal prepping and it's been so easy, so easy. I'm not like going out and eating bad or anything like that. So it's really, really nice. So I want to keep with that, especially since it's week 3 of me showing up, like truly showing up for myself and doing the things that I said I was going to do. And I'm not going to turn back. I'm not going to fall into old habits, because that's never gotten me anywhere. So I'm going to prep and be prepared for what this week has for me.
The crowd, I never thought that I would see you tonight. We lock eyes and you smile. Every single memory comes back to life. Your lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended up at your place. From the moment that I saw you, I knew that it was the bet that you felt the same. Standing here, I need to let you know. What if I had never let you go? Standing here, I need to let you know that I need you tonight. You should know that I miss you. So we talk about the past for a moment. I forget why we never lasted. With your hand on my knee, every single feeling comes back to me. Your lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended up at your place. That kind of love is not easy to find, babe. I haven't felt that since you went away.
Okay, so I just threw on some black leggings just because they're easy. Also, it's a little bit cold out. I probably will grab my jacket as well. And then I just put on my cheetah print shoes, nothing special, crossbody bag. And yes, we do have our money so we could actually pay for some groceries. And yeah, heading out now.
I wanna be a weekend lover. Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your car.
Okay, so it's starting to get a little bit late and dark and all that stuff, and I am ready to put my feet up and just relax, but I did want to give you guys a quick grocery haul of everything that I picked up. So I got some oatmeal, apple juice, some bread, utensils, Jello for snacks and lunch, wheat thins, peanut butter, also some plates because I don't always feel like doing dishes, y'all. Red onion, red pepper, some cilantro, guacamole, some honey, cumin, and also some popcorn. Riley and I have really been enjoying some popcorn, so that will be fun to do tomorrow night. I decided to get her some pretzels for snacks, switch it up a bit. Street tacos, a yellow pepper, string cheese, chocolate chips, coconut flakes. This is going to be for those energy bites. I also got some ham for her. I feel like, was it last week? I had gotten these like little Hawaiian mini rolls, so I wanted to do cute little sandwiches. I also got some rotel, tuna, and then a poblano pepper.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
So once you have everything all mixed up, just cover it, put it in the refrigerator for, I would say, like 10, maybe 20 minutes. What does the recipe say? Honestly, I just put it in for how long? It says put in the fridge for about a half an hour, and then you can just roll them and put them in a container and store them in the refrigerator. Trust me, you definitely want to put them in the fridge because it makes rolling them so much easier. Your hands are going to be a little bit less sticky than they would if you skip this step.